I think we have a question from our audience here.
You got the questions, we got the answers. All you do is ask. Practical, 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 practical. Ask Practical Doug.
That is a good soundboard.
That is a great soundboard. Yeah, Justin.
What button do you press when you do that? Is that like called something? Does it look a certain way? Is it like the shape of a 4-leaf clover? You know, like think about those toys that like toddlers try to, get the things through. It just like lights up.
All it is just like a big Simon on my thing. I just smash the button. It's
amazing.
a button called Ask
It's like
Practical
the longest game of Simon because it's that twice in a row, followed by like a fart noise, and then a horn honk, and then that again, and then like some really long speech from like Shawshank Redemption.
My friend,
you've been playing for 4 hours. It's like, I'm up to my fourth sound.
It only has 4 buttons.
So this segment is what we like to call Ask Practical Doug, which is essentially there's a part of me, a little piece of Doug that lives inside me who's known as Practical Doug. It's very practical.
Love it.
And so we like to offer this service to you, the listener, the viewer, to anyone. If you have a question, all you got to do is ask Practical Doug. Shoot us a message on our social medias, drop us an email, mindgappodcast@gmail.com, or join our Discord and drop it in the Ask Practical Doug channel, which has been very lively lately, I might add. So, with that being said, Justin, what do we got?
We got 2 on the docket today, and we're going to pick one. And Steve, I'm going to have you pick number 1 or number 2?
2.
2. Done. I was hoping you would pick this one.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Oh, boy. Here we go. How, Practical Doug, how do you, and this is from Jared, by the way. So,
you're welcome, fuckhead.
How do you prove your dick is big without showing it?
Well, if Practical Doug is going to take this literally,
I'll say this too. This isn't necessarily appealing to Doug's. There's nothing really practical about this. This is more like, I feel like this is an advice section now, more than anything. Like, dear Abby.
Is it just advice for Jared? Does he ask all the questions?
I think Jared.
I love
I'm
Jared.
a little worried what he's going to do with his answer. Like, I feel like it's a little too on the nose, this question, but. Go ahead, Doug.
Well, this, I guess, was culled from a Reddit thread, which devolved into something pretty magnificent. Thank you, Steve, again, for making eye contact. Taking this very literally, when you talk about showing it, to me, that involves, like, whipping it out. All right? So there's some other ways around that, okay? Wear sweatpants, but don't wear underwear, right? That's going to give you...
That's practical.
Right?
Practical.
It's kind of in the showing realm, right? Like you're kind of, you're putting out the vibe without really putting out the vibe, right? Like that's a good way. That's a good way to do it.
But I would say technically you're still showing.
Right.
So yeah, what else you got?
So I think the other aspect of that is it kind of more of, because the trick of this is it's, how do you put out that big dick energy, if you will? It's like
Pete Davidson energy.
What'd you say?
The Pete Davidson energy.
The Pete Davidson energy. There you go. Put on your best lumberjack shirt, grow a beard, and go cut down a tree. Like that right there is big dick energy. Stop a robbery in progress. Tackle the person to the ground. Make an actual citizen's arrest. That's a good way to do it.
Sure.
I was going to a dark place there. We're not going to go there. Here's one. Go to the Chicago Boat Show and stop every single person from buying a boat because it's a depreciating asset.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean,
here's the thing. I'll say I can see this is a tough one for Practical Doug.
It is, especially when you go into the subjective realm of it, right? Because
what is big?
What is big?
Beyond a Tom Hanks movie,
right? Beyond Tom Hanks.
Beyond a Tom Hanks dick.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask, can we not do both questions?
We've never done that before.
I don't know. There was so much enthusiasm for 2. It kind of makes me want to know what 1 is.
Justin,
Doug, do you feel like you've sufficiently answered this question?
I feel like the only thing I'm going to say is that this is tough for Practical Doug because of the limitations. The limitations of not being able to show it like directly, because that's the most practical thing, right? Why
You can, and it'll help you get off Twitch.
Exactly, right? That'll get you out of a lot of places. That'll expel you from most things. But it'll put you on a lot of lists. But the idea of...
Especially if PP Man 14 is here.
Exactly. If you're trying to, prove the size of something, the best and most direct, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Like, show it.
An erect penis. I gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's an erect penis between 2 points. And that's trick. Outside of that, it's like stereotypes. It's like, you show people you got a big dick without I can bench 230 pounds. I can, hug a bear and survive. I can watch Superman Returns and smile.
Boy. If I may, I would posit that the way to prove that you have a big dick without showing it is to not give a shit about proving it to anybody.
That is it. That is it, right? Because that doesn't matter.
I ain't got shit to prove.
Yeah, because the only people who try to prove they have a big dick are people who don't have a big dick.
And who are worried, who need that validation.
And this has been Ask Practical Doug.